it's more community based when you're downtown versus like in like a big shopping center. We don't really see smaller businesses like in, like next to Starbucks or, Fred Meyer. So the downtown, I always just wanted to be downtown.
Right.
It just feels like a community. It's cute, it's just like a different type of feeling.
Very quaint.
Welcome to What's Up The Dalles, where we talk everything about downtown The Dalles, upcoming events, business news, and all the great people that are making it happen in our cool core. I am Tom Peterson with CCC News, introducing our Main Street host, Cynthia Corchi, who is bringing the details and retail, fun events, and quaffable concoctions.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
How long did you practice that?
I've been working. And her special guest today is Kenya Kramer, owner of Terracotta Clothing Boutique at 111 East 2nd Street. Kenya comes to us with a background in clothing design and her special touch on boho clothing. She also is a big part of the recent infusion of shop owners that is truly lighting a fire on the rejuvenation in downtown The Dalles. Cynthia, Kenya, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. We're so
Thank
happy to
you.
have you. Yes. So, first of all, just tell us all about how you got to the Dalles in downtown and opened your shop, and just a little history of all of that fun stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear all about it.
All about it. Okay, how much time do you have now? Well, I grew up here. So lived here most of my life. I went away for school for apparel design. So I went to the Art Institute of Portland.
Oh.
Doesn't exist now. Mm-hmm. That's a whole nother story. And then me and my, was my boyfriend, now my husband, we wanted to move back home and needed to figure out what to do because, there's not a lot of job opportunities for apparel design in the Dalles.
Yes.
And I always sort of wanted to have like my own brand and my own branding, and I loved fashion, always have since I was a little girl. So I also saw a need for clothing in the Dalles. That was when JCPenney's recently closed its doors and a big chain left.
It's a
And
clothing desert.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
yeah, it was. So there was only one other clothing store, Lines of Design, and Louise, she was my mentor in high school too. So so when we were moving to the Dalles and I was getting like my plan together and everything, she helped me out a lot.
Awesome.
I spoke to her about it, about my plans, and I actually got connected with McKed and applied for a loan, for a small business loan, and I got it, and that's what helped me open up my store in 2018.
That's awesome. So we had a 7-year celebration.
Yes.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
7 years.
7
Can you
years.
believe that?
No, I
You've
can't
come
believe it.
so far.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
really great. Yes.
I remember,
From that tiny space.
What's weird is it feels like I've only been in business for like 2 years. Like I still feel like I'm a brand new business owner. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm still here though. But yeah, I started really small and like I don't know, it's like a third of the size of what I have now.
Yes.
It was like a closet.
It was.
And it worked, and I was able to expand to a larger location.
Well, and you grew into that too. I think
Yes.
that was really smart.
I took my time.
You didn't try to take on something too big too quick.
Yes.
And it's it's a difficult market, especially dealing with the online all the online competition that we have. I mean, we've just changed how we shop in general.
Yeah.
So
It's a testament to your strength.
Yes,
you
I
know?
think that's really
I
really
feel like
incredible.
There's more of that now too.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
some like Temu
Yes,
and Shein,
yes, yes.
and that's like a whole nother.
The fast fashion thing has really become a huge issue, and all of and they're able to make it for nothing, and it's unfortunate. But I do think that having you and being invested in this community, not only having longtime roots here, and wanting to come back and making sure that you making your hometown, making good on the hometown.
Yeah.
I think is really, really a cool story and something to be really proud of too, to be able to do that. And that's exciting. And when I was there on Friday, and it was very busy. Your store was extremely busy. So
Yeah, it was fun.
it was really good. So, and I, like I was talking to you on our way in, my daughter is a huge fan of your shop, and there a lot of times, and all of her sorority sisters are like, "Oh, where did you get that outfit?" And she's like, "Oh, a boutique," and they tease her all the time because they're like, "Boutique
Makes me feel good. Yeah.
so it's lovely to be able to have that connection to do that. So yeah, we're excited to have you and have you be part of the community. So tell us, what is your favorite part of being downtown?
Well, I feel like it's more community based when you're downtown versus like in like a big shopping center. We don't really see smaller businesses like in, like next to Starbucks or, Fred Meyer. So the downtown, I always just wanted to be downtown.
Right.
It just feels like a community. It's cute, it's just like a different type of feeling. Very quaint. And that's kind of what I've always wanted, to just be downtown with other, other small business owners.
Yes.
And we've sort of all created like a little small business owner community.
Yes.
And because of so many other businesses opening up, I feel like it's bringing in more people downtown.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's kind of what we're wanting.
You're right in the mix there
Yeah.
at your location.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
I'm sort of like
Yes.
been coining this phrase of one block at a time that we're
Oh, yeah.
transforming, and I think that your block is really doing really well.
Super.
And adding some more
Granada down,
things.
Granada headed west.
Yeah, it's
essentially
getting
two full blocks.
it's doing really, really good, and we're having another winery join us. Shadowbuck is going to move into the Rose Building.
Oh my God.
Fun.
Yeah, they're going
right.
to open a little tasting.
Peters,
yeah,
yes. Okay.
They're going to be here for the wine walk too. So, little plug for them as well. But that's going to I think that's going to even help that block even more, to have another kind of restaurant on that side. I mean, the more that we can have, the better, the better things are for everybody. So that's super exciting. We're really feeling this, that, you've been around since 2018, and I'm feeling, 2019, the Dalles was really kind of headed. And then the pandemic.
Yeah. I know. It's been like a roller coaster for sure. It was like, I started really, like, there was kind of no one downtown sort of thing. It was still, people would say it was like a ghost town.
Yeah, it was very
like,
vacant.
I opened up, and then like more and more businesses were opening up after me. And then the pandemic hit, put everything on hold. We kind of had like a little surge right before the pandemic where we were like, I don't know what was like that grant or something we were like
we were trying to get it was a huge like kind of revitalization grant for
the downtown.
We got into like the top 10.
Yes.
Yeah, we did really well. So
exciting.
there's still opportunities for
I know. Maybe we can apply again.
Yes, we for sure going to apply again.
Yeah. So
Well, hey, let's talk a little bit more about that. We'll go out to this message from our sponsors, and we'll come back, talk a little bit more about your business and upcoming events.
The Dalles Main Street is here to support downtown the Dalles. Current happenings include the Uncorked Wine Walk, Saturday, August 9th from 4 to 8 p.m. First Fridays continue through the end of the year with the Shop and Dine for schools in September. Think Pink in October with Bubbles and Brews, a community outreach event from Celilo Cancer Center and Adventist Health. November, we are honoring veterans and kicking off the holiday shopping season with Shop Small Saturday and Pink Friday. And rounding out the holiday season, we have Sip and Shop in December. Come on down to downtown the Dalles and find great events and unique items for everyone.
All right, and welcome back to What's Up The Dalles. We're talking a little bit about the downtown core, right? And we were just chatting with Kenya Kramer here about kind of the revitalization in your neck of the woods there on Second Street. Excuse me. So, we were talking about revitalization and
and how hard it is to make that a go of it in this economy. We're seeing the tariffs are certainly a huge impact on clothing and all goods and services.
yeah.
So that's something. But tell me what you're excited about for the future. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm kind of sort of in a pause, I guess. Like I kind of hope, because of the weird things
tariffs
going on with like the economy and like the tariffs and stuff, it's sort of like, well, we're kind of just hoping for
Yeah.
the next day sort of thing. You know, and I'm in, you know, I speak
So
to
it's
other
hard to
business
plan.
owners.
Is that
and-
kind of
Yes.
Okay.
There's just multiple emails I've gotten of like price increases from vendors. And, you know, even though like the boutique clothing I sell, it's like designed here in the US, they do make it in like India, China, they make it overseas, Vietnam.
We're global. We're a global
Yeah,
economy.
it's
All of those things are sourced, and they have been for decades. And that's not going to change. It's
No,
not.
they have all the manufacturing overseas, like already figured out. It would take a lot to do it all here.
Yeah.
And
It's impossible.
and it would cost a lot more. And you know, people are already, you know,
used to these
struggling
prices
to pay a certain amount for a certain quality of clothing. And it's like, okay, well, if you want it made here, it's going to be like triple.
Right.
You know, and that's obviously not affordable.
Right.
Or realistic.
So we're stuck in a bind.
Yeah.
Right. To be
Yeah.
able to do that and what we're doing for the future. And so you're feeling like you need to take a little bit of a step back and pause and just kind of see what's happening in the future.
It's sort of it's been slower. Like everything's just been slower. Like you know, traffic has been slower, like shopping has been slower. So it's kind of been really hard to sort of plan for the future. Right now, I still have some, you know, summer, spring clothing that I'm just trying to get out the door. So, you know, this month we're going to have like a bunch of sales. Just because like I'm just trying to get it out the door.
Are you doing a sidewalk sale too?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Definitely.
Great. So that's what weekend is that? The 20?
That's the last weekend of August.
Okay,
I
great.
think.
Okay, like the 24th and 25th. Perfect.
But right now, like all the clothing and shoes are 20% off, and then I think
I got some great deals.
all right.
each
not gonna
week
lie.
I'll be increasing that, you know, percentage. Just, you know, if you want something, come in and get it before it runs out in your size, sort of thing. But I'm just trying to, you know, get rid of. I don't think people understand that like I have to buy like fall clothing out of like my own pocket, like before I get paid for it.
Sure.
So it's kind of like, okay, well, I need
Your
to
supply.
like. Yes, I need to like get rid of my summer so I'll have the money to pay for fall. And so it's been a struggle right now with sales being down. I think last year my sales were down like 30%.
Wow.
And each year has been like first, like the last 3 years, they've just gradually gone down like a percentage. Like first it was 10, then it was 20, now it's 30.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I had to like decrease the amount of merchandise I have in the shop and move things around to still make it look like it's a full store.
Right.
But I definitely have way less than I used to have.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a struggle everybody else is feeling too. So,
Yeah.
so everybody get downtown.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And there's
Support your
tons of
local businesses.
opportunities
There's
coming
tons
up,
of opportunities. Yeah, there is tons of
Right?
opportunities.
Yeah.
coming up.
Let's hear about that.
Well, the wine walk is the big thing coming up, Tom. We're doing that on Saturday. So we did the wine walk last year. I think we had like 8 or 10 wineries. This year we have 16.
16.
That
That's
are
a big
joining us.
deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. So we have, of course, we're starting at Sunshine Mill. So that's a great spot for check-in. That's going to start at 3:30. And this is for Saturday the 9th. We're going to start checking about 3:30. The tastings and the walk is going to start about 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So you can come check in. The Hat Lab is going to do a little pop-up over at Sunshine Mill as well. So you can just start your afternoon there.
Get a new chapeau.
Yes, you can. That's going to be so good. And then we have all of these great wineries set up. The Pines is going to be out there. Of course, 15 Mile will be in their spot. We have Phelps Creek, Willow Wine Center, Syncline, Lushington's coming, Domaine Pouillon, Nueva Ventura, Shadowbuck, Idiot's Grace, Analema, and I think that's it. Aniche. Yeah. So,
wow.
yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
We have a really great Matt's been working really hard. Our Wines on Second,
Okay.
And all of his connections and having everybody join us. So, so the walk is kind of throughout downtown. Every block has a stop,
Love it.
so it'll be really fun, and there'll be lots of fun, tasty bites along with the wine tastings. So we're kind of just summer sipping is the theme this year. So we're doing a lot of our rosés and frosés and some of those kind of things, but there'll also be some other reds and whites to taste from too.
Excellent. So will those be set up in individual businesses?
Yes, it's going to be all businesses throughout, and so everything from Freebridge and down to we'll go kind of down the block and then up to the Art Center. We'll have some over at the Foley. We're hosting a winery there too.
So 4th Street too.
Yeah,
Okay.
4th Street too. So it's really the whole downtown core where you have everybody. Yeah, it's going to be really, really good.
Kenya,
Bring your
are you,
walking shoes.
Are you right. Are you walking, Kenya, or are you hosting anybody?
No, I'm not hosting anyone, but I think I might. I'll probably extend my hours for Saturday for a little
nice.
bit, and then close up and have a date night.
Yeah. There you go.
To participate in that. So, yeah,
awesome.
we're really excited. You can get tickets at Eventbrite, or you can also buy them at the door.
Okay.
So that's great. You can just go ahead and scan the QR codes that are around town too, and online. So get your tickets before it's sold out. We don't want to be sold
Check
out.
CCC
Those-
News.
yes.
We'll have a story out on it as
Great.
well. So
And we have our, it comes with a commemorative wine glass for the tastings, and also a bag for any purchases you might make during the evening. So that
how about a ride home?
we can make that happen too. I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to do that. I know that the Cruise the Gorge is Friday. They're doing their car show Friday, and then more car shows on Saturday and Sunday. One at Cirrhosis, one out in Dufour for the
Right.
Thrashing Bees. So
Okay.
lots of activities
Yeah.
going on. St. Mary's has a little function happening. They're doing a fundraiser out at the Dalles Country Club. I think there's some more fire relief fundraising
great.
that's happening, so that's
Yeah.
been good too. So yeah, lots of stuff going on this weekend. So
Yeah.
so come check it out. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah. So the Cruise the Gorge is Friday night.
Yes.
I think they do a show in the shade up at Cirrhosis on Saturday,
Right.
and then just
and
keep
then come to
going.
the wine
It's a
walk.
busy weekend. Yeah. Right. The wine.
It's going to be a beautiful weather too. So we're looking forward to that. Not too hot.
No.
Just right.
yeah.
Just right.
Hey, Kenya, have you seen whether the Granada Theater has lit up their marquee yet?
I haven't seen it lit up. It
Yeah.
looks so cool though.
Yeah, it sure
It looks
does.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad they
like
made
Broadway.
the decision.
It is. Yeah.
And I love that they actually kept like the old Granada. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they're replacing it. I hope they keep
Yeah.
the actual like the old school like lights.
Yeah.
But they just changed.
They worked closely with the historic
Landmarks.
land commission, to make
great.
sure they did that, and I think it's going to be really seamless, and it's going to be a lot better for them to be able to advertise,
Right.
and
Way easier.
but it still is a really cool, keeping the old marquee too is really cool. That's fun. So
I think
that's
there's a lot of opportunity for downtown businesses as far as advertising
Yeah.
goes, that kind of thing.
absolutely,
I
yeah.
think Chuck
That's
is
a
pretty
good-
open to.
Yeah, it's such a good central location. We love that, to see that going on. So that's happening. The Basalt Commons got an extension for their project, bringing in the new residential development down at the old Griffith Motor site. So that's exciting as well.
is exciting.
Having more folks living downtown is going to really change your shop.
Yeah.
The more we can do that, the better. I think that's going to be great. We also, looks like we have a Revive Me, a new little vintage clothing and collectibles is here. They're over by Hazel Phillips. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and on Washington Street there. I just remember the streets.
Me too.
They had their ribbon cutting and grand opening, so that's exciting. And then also they're working on the Columbia Gorge, or Columbia Gateway, renewal agency is looking at working with the Fermentation Hub project. That's going to be at the former Tony's Town and Country site, and that's going to that project's led by Freebridge Brewing and Urban Patterns. So brew pub, retail space, fermentation workshops, that sort of thing. So-
Another big anchor getting the Federal Street Plaza.
with the plaza, we had
done.
a plaza meeting last night, and
Okay.
some more our architect there and the design on that, and that's
Coming together?
Coming together. We're having some great stuff. We also, it's going to be really, really cool. Really anchor space for downtown. I'm really excited about it. And also with the change with the First Street project, that's going to be happening. That construction is going to start too. And so, and hopefully if we can get the funding package finished up for the Basalt Commons, there's going to be lots of new big changes happening downtown the Dalles.
Yeah, I'm so happy all of these things are actually coming into fruition because there's been a talk for a long time.
Years.
For a long time for all of these, and I'm glad this is the year.
This is the year. Yeah.
Love it.
Some of the things, so since 2018, the Honnold building, the second story of that getting redone.
Yeah.
Lindsay and Tom, I think, are
it looks beautiful.
They're finished and rented out.
On all rented?
Yes.
Well, there you go. So
they have their whole business suite all rented out.
So that's happening right around.
Yes.
And then if Tom Peters gets the Rose Building, and he was talking like a rooftop.
Yeah.
Well,
Louise was saying how cool it is up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said it's pretty fun.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if only 50% of these things happen, right? It's a pretty darn good indication. We can get interest rates maybe down a bit and get the financing going.
Oh yeah,
But
we need some outside help, but we're working on.
But the planning's in place.
The planning's in place.
It's like these things are,
and the right people in the right positions. That's making a huge difference.
Yeah.
We're finishing up, or not finishing up, but we're making huge progress at Sigmund's. That was the last revitalization grant that we received from Oregon Main Street.
Yeah,
and that they put in all their new transom windows, and they're just right now they're also putting in apartments on their
apartments
second
or office buildings.
Apartments.
Yes, that's great.
Housing's really one of the biggest pushes from urban renewal right now.
Yeah,
they're really focused on that, and the city council would like to see more of that because that really is a domino effect in all these other areas.
Right.
Living, working, being downtown, it helps shop owners, helps
helps the local economy,
helps the local economy, all of those things. So they're putting 2 or 3. I just talked to Claudia yesterday. They're working on determining if that's going to be the 2 or 3 loft apartments in that space as well, which is going to be so cool. They already took out the trellis, and I mean, I don't know if you've been in there, but it looks amazing. Like it's all open and the lights from the windows. It's just kind of completely transformed that whole building. It's really beautiful.
That's awesome.
So that's a fun project to see that restored and come back to life. And from 1800s, that building was built. So a former brothel. It had a trick of floorboard that they used to hide when the police showed up. They would get in that.
No way.
Yes, it's still there.
What?
Yes.
So cool.
That they would, like it was like a trap door, and you could sneak out the back. Yeah. Isn't that fun? Yeah,
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Good stories. Good stories.
We should hype that.
Yes, we're going to. We're working on actually doing some tours of some of the historic buildings and those kind of stories in combination with the Umatilla House mural. We're going to do they're restoring that mural in September, first part of October.
Awesome.
So we'll work on some of that.
Well, great. Well, tell you what, let's take a quick message from our sponsors. We'll come back and we'll finish off the show. Excellent. Okay. Hey, Josh, did you know that we are funded by our readers in large part?
I did know that, but please tell me more.
Yeah, it's our local readers here that make it possible for us to go out and gather news on local businesses and important issues in our community. And so we need people to support local news. Did you know you can make a difference in our community's economy and culture by supporting local journalism? I bet you did. But maybe you out there don't. And so you should visit our Support Us page at cccnews.com to subscribe to a monthly donation to keep news local and start making a difference in our community today. Again, that's cccnews.com.
And remember, CCC News is available for everyone and funded by readers.
All right, and welcome back to What's Up The Dalles. We're here with Cynthia Corchi and Kenya Kramer, and we were just kind of chatting offline there a little bit about all kind of the beautification projects, all the cool stuff, artwork that's kind of cropping up.
Yeah, well, we've had several great, a new mural. Chris Pathier did the new mural there at the gateway into downtown, which I think is just lovely. It's really,
I love it.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. I love seeing new art downtown.
Yes,
I feel like our downtown definitely needs a little bit more color.
Yeah.
don't know if
That
anyone
is-
else agrees.
I do, yeah.
But I love color and I love seeing artwork, and it's very unique. And
Yeah, he and Dylan McManus worked on that.
Yeah, oh, Dylan did it too.
Yeah,
oh, great.
he was
I didn't
in
know
on
that.
that project.
Yeah, that's
and,
good.
And part of the annex, which has done a really great job
Yes.
at managing and maintaining
Yeah.
the old Oregon Motor Motel that
Yeah.
is now, housing for folks.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
that transitional housing is really made a huge difference.
Yeah.
it looks great.
It looks
it
great.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do
Having
do
that
that.
old pool
Yeah.
gone and
Yeah.
a nice little play area.
Yeah.
I mean, just the basalt work that they've
Yeah.
done around with the flowers and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
like,
really good.
Nice
It's really,
touches.
it's very welcoming. Yes.
It is.
So another big project that the Art Center is working on is the roundabout, and they're working and doing a new what it'll be it's a living art installation is kind of what we're calling it. So that'll something it'll be kind of ongoing, but it's going to be new mosaic tiles on the bottom.
Nice.
Because it's always been hard to see the painting.
Yes.
And that's going to be something that lasts a lot. And then we're going to use some metal artwork or metal sculptures that'll be kind of throughout. And that'll be sort of some fish and some things that are native to the community. And you can add to that as years progress.
Right.
So that's been a really great collaborative effort that they're working to move forward. Hopefully this next year, we're going to get to start in that process. So we
Right.
worked on a new, there's a collaboration with a community art committee that we're working on with a whole bunch of
It
different
seems
folks.
like this critical mass thing's
Yeah,
happening,
it
doesn't
is.
it? It's like you see these art projects. I
Yeah.
mean, it's minor things, but the new garbage cans downtown.
Yeah.
Like just
Oh,
little things like that. Just all,
Yeah.
just go, people, like you can just tell there's care.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I got a lot of
Exactly.
questions about that at the recent networking meeting for Oregon Main
Garbage
Street.
cans?
Yes, they
garbage
love them, and they're
Okay.
wanting to do how to do them in their own communities. I mean, they're
I
just
love it.
they got
And
got
didn't
noticed.
we have a local artist to
Yeah,
sign
did
those?
Danae.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, man,
She's
yeah,
great.
right? It's
Yeah,
awesome.
she's also working with the Art Center on another project for a kids mural that's going in. I think it's right behind Bond's printing. I think it's right there.
Okay.
I think that's where I saw it. And so they're working on that. That's kind of with like art camp. So that's going to be super fun. And then I've been talking about this a lot, but our big mural project that we're doing this year is the Umatilla House mural. And that's going to go up. That's going to be restored there on the Rayland, and seeing all their construction has been really
they've been
exciting
going
too.
gangbusters.
Oh yeah, it looks fun. I just
Yeah.
saw like a new sign go up.
Yeah,
right? The
new
really
signage.
tall one.
Yep.
That is
It's on the
awesome.
top.
Yeah.
They replaced the old Tapadera
Yeah.
sign. Hasn't been there for a long, long time.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
The Best Western maybe was in there for a hot minute or
Right, I
something.
think
I don't know. I don't even remember, but
know.
it looks really great. And they're going to have a coffee shop and
I
a
know. I'm
restaurant.
excited.
And
I'm excited to have like more
super
food places
fun.
on that end.
yes, that's going to be great. So, and then there's one more thing that and Kenny mentioned that I had forgotten about, and I'm so excited you talked about that because that's coming up this month. Is we have the Art Center is doing the Hispanic Heritage Celebrations. How do I say this?
Raíces.
Raíces. So that's roots.
Yeah.
Okay. Really cool. That's August 22nd. My Spanish is terrible. But August 22nd. That's from 4 p.m. They're doing and the 27th they're also doing a thing at the Art Center as well.
They're actually going to be like closing off that street, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's going to be
Having some
really fun.
pop-ups and
Block
Yeah.
party.
Little block party.
little block party.
It's
Yes.
the access for me. I love it. Just walk right down there.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect. So that's exciting. They have a lot of really cool things going on down at the Art Center. So
Wow. Town's
forward.
jumping. I love it.
It's
Yeah.
jumping.
I know.
Headed into the end of summer, we're doing some shop and dine for schools again. We're going to do that and team up with our friends at the Wasco County School District.
All right.
Is working with us with that, and the Kiwanis is also working with kind of the help school supply drive as
Okay.
well with them. And Qua Bank, we're working with them on the start of school too. So, and then we get into October and the Witches Walk and trick or treating, and can you believe it? It's going to
all
be the
the
end of the
holidays.
year.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
right?
goodness,
Is that
that's crazy.
crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's not talk about that yet.
Okay. We're going to stick to the wine walk. So everybody, don't forget, come out to that this weekend. Get your tickets now. It's $35 pre-sale and will be $45 at the door. So save yourself some
Important.
cash
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go.
and get
Yeah.
your
All right.
tickets today.
Excellent.
It's great.
Wow, well,
Thanks for
lots
having us,
happening.
Tom.
Yeah, thank you both for coming,
Thank
Kenya.
you.
Thanks
I
for coming in,
appreciate
and
it.
Cynthia. Yeah, and what great news! Excellent. Well, we'll see you next month.
Okay.
And thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. If you like what you're hearing today, please like and subscribe. And also, you can find all of our news at cccnews.com. That's free to all of our friends here in the Mid-Columbia. And thank you for watching.